Secondo tempo allora.
Okay, welcome back. Here we are. Second match in a row. Hopefully I'll survive. And then the second match for Team GB. And what used to be for Team GB our perennial World Cup opening match against the Czech team. And always the better for it. And the reason for that is because when Team GB played the Czechs, as the Czechs often do, they open a little slowly, a little bit relaxed. And as such, GB has always had an opportunity to put a few early goals in. I've done one myself, as a matter of fact, in Anglet. I remember very well in Biarritz, in France, scoring the first goal against the Czechs. I'm feeling very chuffed about that indeed. I haven't scored many for my country, but that was definitely one of them. And GB tends to do very well against the Czechs early on. Czechs struggled a little bit today, but now they're warmed up. Maybe a little bit hungry to redeem themselves from their earlier tough match. But we know that the Czechs have gears and gears and gears. Levels that are as yet unseen and untouched. So, what yet will we see from them? Will Team GB be a little bit overwhelmed? I know they're nervous. I know that Team GB expects to be under hard pressure right from the get-go. How will they deal with it? Will Team GB come out of the guns? Or will they be a little bit more boxed up, a little bit reticent? Let's find out. The face-off is underway, and we're a go. And Harry wins that straight off the bat. And a bit of a risky try to clear out straight in the front of the goal. And the Czech team playing very high. They're not taking their time. Czech team coming in straight away. Could be a big shot from here. Tipped up really high, just to the top of the glass at the back of the goal. Can Harry clear this out? It's tight. The Czechs are very high forechecking, pressing really, really tight. They're hungry now. They want to score first and promptly. But as is always the case, Team GB very, very, very dangerous going forwards. They're quick. Just couldn't quite feed that centering pass out. Czechs coming back really quickly. Individual. Sent the keeper the wrong way. And down he goes. Starting keeper for this game is Gary the Glove Holding. It's Team GB's second keeper, so Gary the Glove getting some ice time early on in this match. Nice little deke. Bringing the puck in, centering pass. Tell Bryan just managing to hold on to the puck a little bit and kick it to Marcel Malley. Little toe drag, but just loses it. Keeping the pressure on now, though. Gregor Finlow just keeping the pressure on this forecheck. Nice and high. Team GB aren't going to sit back in this game. Good little move there by Gary, just to try and push the puck out a little bit. Prevented an easier goal. Czech team technical, they're going to be able to spread this puck around and really stretch the English D. GB, pardon me, should know better. Puck just popped out. Fresh line out. Oh! Strong wrister. Bobbed right off the pad of Gary the Glove. Could be a little 2-on-2. Now there's a 3-on-2. Oh, just set up there. Wide open here. Little slap shot. Easily defended. Slap shot. Well done, Gary. Managed to shifty that one away with his pads. Czech looked like they're going to try and dominate and go no deeper than the neutral zone. GB are going to have a trouble pushing them deep into their own end. It looks like they're chasing. Ooh, couple of little tips there as that puck was flying through the air. Again, the Czechs setting up here nicely on the neutral zone. Try and get your sticks down, boys. High slap shot, way over the keeper's head. I think Gaz wanted to head of that. Ooh, and the puck stops fast in the corner there. That'll be blown for a whistle. Come on, the puck is stuck fast. We know it is. Oh no, it's kicked through. Loosened off. And back they come, the Czechs on the attack. Ooh, nice little tip, that's just cleared it off. Can he get it up there? Oh, just doesn't quite make the pass. It could have been away. Needs to be better. Czechs taking their time, not rushing a shot that's not on. Okay, can he make good of it? Harry's capable of doing this. He wants the pass, takes the shot just a little bit too far away. He's not going to trouble the keeper from that distance. Just couldn't find the shot on. His partner didn't quite have the same legs. Czech Deakin, oh, fantastic save. Well, took one for the team there. Hammond to just drop that puck out of play. Hammond adopting the position. And a smart clearance out. Has Harry got the legs? Is he going to take the shot in closer? Nice little toe drag. Managed to get the wrister away. Couldn't find the gap. Ooh, Czech has released really quickly. Dumped it in, maybe just a little bit too far, but can he wrap around? Oh, no defense. Come on, Pixie, get back there. Slap shot from out high, but he fanned it. Czechs hold on into it into the corner. Pixie taking his time to get back there. Gaz was a little on his own. Anthony Parkin, number 88, just muscled off the puck there. Who almost got a finger to that, Hammond. Okay, GB going forward, could be dangerous. They want it. They go forward smartly. Little deke. Come on, communicate. Brian Thirst has got the legs. Pass to Till Bryan. Is he going to come back out or take the shot? Just pings off the top corner. I think it hit a stick on the way through. Czechs move the puck out. GB a little out of sorts. Got the pass this way. Is he going to deke all the way? Wow, that was a tight goal. That he managed to pot that just in between the tiny gap between the bottom right skate of the glove. That's pretty accurate. Coming coughing up. What's Marcel going to do here? A little bit handsy, Marcel. Try and stay out of the box. Cadwallader coming up and putting some pressure on the forecheck. Not wanting to get caught out. Czech's good at stick handling going forward. Going to take it around the net. Wait for the gap. Is Cadwallader going to forecheck? Waiting for that centering pass. Coming through. Oh. Tough to defend that centering pass. Following through, coming towards the side of the puck and then just turning and making the shot almost behind him, making it tough for Gary to save. Feeling a bit of pressure now on the defense. Coughed the puck up there. Oh, and replaced. Good on you, Pixie. Just trying to push it out now. Tripping up a little bit. Here with a good pass. Nice drop. Struggling. Oh, if that pass had come off, they'd have been a little bit in behind, but the Czechs defending really deep here with 3 back. That's the thing about the Czechs, that they've got that great ability to move. Loads of legs on the Czechs. Coming through. Little deke. Did it pot? And the green light goes on. Not 100% necessarily, definitely a goal in this case. But yeah, the green light goes on. It just potted that in behind Gaz. It's going to be hard for Gaz to track the movement of these Czech players. They've got the ability to shift direction, despite their size, just phenomenally quickly. A lot of hockey pedigree coming from these guys. They know how to change direction, they know how to drop the shoulders. Marcel Melly doing what he needs to do. Is still going to take the shot. No options, he's got to. Glove save. Still pushing hard. Marcel Melly making his presence known as the back check. The Czech team just too organized going through. 1, 2, 3 players, always options. A little bit of bumper cars. Little reminder, Lignaro tournament. A couple of players bumping into each other. Well coughed up, Marcel can do that. He's got an option here, a little tight inside, but he doesn't take, oh! He didn't take the pass, he took the shot, and it was the right decision. Just tumbled right through. I think the keeper thought he was going to take the pass. I thought he was going to take the pass. But he didn't. He looked. And then it just bobbled through the keeper's legs. He's a bit confused. How'd that go through, he said. Because we all thought he was going to pass. So Marcel Malley earning his keep. And GB get one back. 3-1 now to the Czechs. 12 minutes still left to play in this first half. Will the Czechs come out now and be a little bit merciless? Yeah, little stick handling there. Gary managed to just get his skate on it. GB can't quite manage to clear. Stick handling just not up to the job. Try and get it out of their zone. Stick handling coming in. Options available. Defense is just drifting towards the puck and not the open man. Slap shot was wide anyway. This is going to bounce off the boards. Unlucky, just took it in his shoes. A little bit of physical there. Hammond knows how to defend. Still can't quite clear the decks, and the Czechs are safe. Holding it inside the neutral zone. Or what would be a neutral zone. Ooh. Decent slap shot from downtown. Could have found that top corner. Czechs still going a little bit high. 1, 2, 3, tiki-taka, waiting for the option. Ooh, the glove luckily sticking his foot out there. Instinct played a part. Now, can we take a break? What's he going to do? Has he got the legs? Still open. Can he find it behind the net? Just fanned the pass a little bit. Can't quite cough it up. Still on the forecheck up high. And there's that long pass. Czech's just waiting to pick that off. Hard to defend against that. GB are really strong going forward, but it does leave the gaps in the behind. Really leaves the gaps in behind. Harry, what could he do? Can't defend against as a player like that. The movement is just, it's just too quick. And they've got the stick handling skills to just lift the puck up and get in behind. Gaz holding. Don't get your heads down, boys. You know that this is going to be a tough game. You know that they can do that. You just got to stay focused. Play your game. Don't get caught too physically. Just play it clean. Keep possession of the puck wherever you can. Watch those defenders coming in, drifting past the goal. See the defender stretching wide now into the hash mark. Time is tight. Team GB boxing up. Trying to pressurize the puck out of the Czechs. They've got all the time in the world. Feed it through. Okay, Simon here could be on a breakaway here. What's he got in his legs? Really pushing it now. Tries to do the toe drag. Just didn't think he had the legs and he couldn't quite face the keeper on his own. So he just tried to get in behind, make himself a little bit more space. Didn't quite pull it off. And now the Czechs have got some movement in here. Just got caught between the legs. Still focused. Good stick handling in front. GB trying to press them out, but can't quite get a handle on the puck. Czech movement is really fluid. There's no such thing as a forward or a defender in their team. It's like trying to herd cats. Very competent. Very good at stick handling cats. 1, 2, 3, always options. If a Czech player makes a mistake, there's somebody right behind him to pick it up. Now taking a little bit of a pressure absorption with the Czechs and pushing it back into the neutral zone and then straight back on the game. Drop pass available. Whoa, didn't see where that puck went. It hit someone and then went through to manage to ping off the post. Gary didn't move, so he certainly doesn't know which post it hit. He must have heard the ringing behind his ears. That's puck's coughed up and a penalty against Czech. Just going to watch the feed. Ping, the puck goes off, sends it round. Then maybe a little bit of a hook there. Check for GB 1. GB on the power play now. Can they stretch him? Don't waste any shots. Tried to do a little cheeky backhand, but if the Czech get possession of this, they'll send it away. Harry's got the legs to chase back after it. 7:52 left in the first half. Harry sends it off. Under pressure now from the Czechs, really defending high. Showing their intentions by forechecking under pressure. Could be a slap shot from here. Bounces off the backboards. No GB players there to fill it. Bit of a slip. Okay, there's the whistle. That was bound to happen. Okay, there's a strange result. Brian Thirst is going to the penalty box for obstruction. Right, okay. Let's see what his thinking is there. Fabiano Favero, brother of Marco. Camera's on the other side, so we don't see it in the feed. Perennial problem of GB. What it looked like is that the Czech player was just sitting on top of Brian Thirsk, number 4 GB player, the most competent defenseman they've got on that line. And Brian was just trying to get up, and the Czech player was just sort of sitting on him, restricting his movement, not really holding him per se. Somehow the referee's seen that as an obstruction. It's a bit off camera. Whoa! Czech player took all the time in the world, tried to find the goal over top Gary's stick side, but it ended up pinging off the post. Czech players 3-on-3, moving the puck around. They've got the stick handling skills to take on GB. Coughed it up. Now who's got legs? No one there with him. No one skating with him. Pixie staying back. Makes that pass. Can he feed him? Czech player out now. It's back to 4-on-4. Pixie a bit disappointed with that. Good pressure. Can Kovac extract this puck from the Ceca? Oh, going for the wraparound. Knew someone would pick it up. Then a consolidation while Czechs get fresh legs. Now the Czechs can play. Side net. Gary's trademark eponymous glove. Extended and ready. Referee up at the bench questioning it. Brian Thirsk still sat in the penalty box. A little bit confused what's supposed to be happening here. There's 2 GB players on. Pixie's come on, doesn't know whether he's on or off. Had a chat with him at the bench. Pixie is on, so it is, as we were. Czechs 4-1. Brian back out of the penalty box now. Czechs still playing with the puck, really high in the neutral zone. Tried to just tip it in there right in front of the Gary, the glove. GB defense needs to press that player out of there. He's giving him free rein. Number 24 just pitching his tent right in front of the box. Someone needs to get him shifted. Okay, can GB break out? Forecheck is very tight, so it's difficult for GB to play their game. Cross-ice pass is on. Harry with a slap shot! Absolutely out of nowhere. Found the hole and went right into the bottom corner. That's why GB are dangerous going forward. Just unpredictable. Really good moves though. Nice W shape all the way through. It started from the breakout that they finally managed to pick off. Pixie to Brian. Brian back to Pixie. Pixie up to Brian. Holding, cross-ice pass to Harry. And a big slap shot while the other defender was being dealt with. Now, this is interesting. Does that raise the chins of the GB players? 4-2. 4.5 minutes to play in the first half. That brings GB back into the game a little. If they're not too worried about losing possession, and they can hold off these waves of attack with a little bit of luck, a little cough up like this might just result in something. Danger to be had here though. Options for Cec. Little high to Gary Glove's side. And a little outlet pass. Now it's one-on-one. Kaj, what have you got? Tries a little toe drag. Difficult to beat the Czechs one-on-one. Kaj thought about chasing that puck off, but it went right to the keeper, so it took the Jets off. And it's just going to come along the forecheck and ask some questions. Can't beat the Czech player for pace, though. Quick on their skates. Options, going to take it downtown. Circles inside. GB team players getting bunched up. Coughed up the puck, though. This is lucky. What are they going to do with it? Kovac bringing the puck through the center. Ooh, chancy pass, or a chancy shot. Just from the center spot, or the point. Maybe could have got a bobble or a tip. Worth a shot. Czech players taking it, a deke option. And now here we come back. A little bit of a fan backhand. It was just right after a stick check, so it was never going to get full power on that. Number 40, Czech diving in, full power. Tries to send the outlet pass. Second time come in. Gary managed to just tap that away with his chest. Can't hold on to it though. Tried to turn it on the turn. Oh, shot just underneath Gary. Could he go for the wraparound? Outlet pass not coming through. Gary watching the puck slide just in front of him. Managed to gather it up. Face-off coming all the way back to the Czech side. Meeting some pressure. Marcel getting the dig in. A little bit of pressure. And the ref blows the whistle from way out. Just calling for the face-off. Must have lost sight of the puck. Marcel Malley getting a bit physical. GB in a good position with the Czech player in the penalty box. Very nearly lost it then, didn't quite get the pass that he wanted through. GB not really in dangerous positions right in front of the keeper. It's unlucky. So good at forechecking the Czechs. Is he going to deke? Gary holding, just took him on the backhand. Gary almost had that. Just if he dropped a little bit quicker, he would have squeezed that puck between his pad and the floor. Marcel and Harry just having a little word with each other, trying to G each other up, see if they can make a concerted attack. Harry going for a good position. Good split. Coughed up. Marcel just couldn't quite get there in time. The Czechs just get the jump on it. And a big clearing dump. The GB are back on the attack now. Czech team not worrying too much about holding tight. Now we've got 3-on-2. This is dangerous. Shot just blocked by the defender, still in possession. right on the point. What's Pixie going to do? Send it. Pixie waiting a little bit long there. Marcel at the top. GB just waiting to get into positions. Could be good. Oh, just a little too patient. Harry kicking himself on that one. Wishing he'd just taken the first shot, maybe gone upstairs. Working hard now. Is there going to be a penalty? He's got to watch the holding. And here it comes. Colstock going to sit for that. And he does. That's unfortunate. GB looked potentially on the cusp of scoring on that power play. 18 seconds of 3-on-3. And then the Czechs go on the power play for the remainder. 31 seconds left in the half. So it's going to be a quick face-off. Dangerous, though, if the Czechs get possession. But well won by Brian Thirsk. 22 seconds left in the half, just winding down the clock. Maybe the Czechs want to try and score just before they sit down on the bench. Ooh, slap shot, high to the stick side. 10 seconds now. Can Marcel pot one in? Individual effort, takes the deke. Can't make it happen, can't beat the Czech player on pace. 1 second left, does he shoot? Oh, well done, Gary. Saved it to death. And the teams go to the benches as it stands. Czech 5, GB 2. Pretty valiant effort, actually, considering that the Czechs have definitely got the potential. Certainly got the run of the game. But GB doing really well to hold them off and actually to take their advantages as they come, as they need to do, and making them count when they can. Maybe missed an opportunity on that power play there. Looked like a goal was just about there, just coming.
Forse qualcosa sì.
Okay. Have the boys come out with a bit of energy? A bit of determination, a bit of purpose? The Czechs look like they've just come back from a lunch break. Ooh, slap shot. And another one from downtown. And a third one. 3 posts. Number 4 coming in. Ooh, there's a bit of a gap there. Hopcroft shuffling over. Looks like they've had a keeper change. Oh, another post found. Team Lee gambling here that they've got someone, something in this game. Push in. Impossible to defend. Czechs were well set up, just waiting for the gap, stretching people left, right, moving the puck around until they found the gap, and then in behind. A bit of a baptism by fire in this second half. tough to defend against, but 6-2 still, plenty in it. 19 minutes to play. GB can get a couple back here. That changes everything. This could be it right here. A little bit of a backhand. Oh, he waits. Does the dig. Penalty on the play. Was he pulled down? Should it be a penalty shot? Last man. Calling it tripping. Puck rolling and sliding. Harry under tight pressure as he clears it back. He's got the option there. Using the boards as breaks. Trying to feed it up to Tell. Tell fighting with it against the boards. Still coughs it out to Harry. Putting some pressure on as they're on the power play. Dekes it. Tries to backhand it again. Marcel comes across again. Still coughs it out from behind. Marcel Malley using the hands, trying to push it forward. Comes up to Tell at the top. Straight to Harry. Sending it wide. Good pass to Malley. Wants the shot. Maybe hopes for a bobbling puck, but the keeper pulled it right in. Maybe a little bit overconfident, this keeper now. Just a little kit adjustment. Fair enough. Sends him away from the face-off for that. GB cough up that puck. Harry's not got the legs quite to get back there. Tell might just. Could have gone for the wraparound, but Paul was up for that. Held on to it just long enough to have the shot away. 3 GB defenders back. That just shows you what you're up against when you're playing these Czechs. But GB looking pretty sharp now with the extra man. Scusi. With the extra man maybe making the difference just enough for them to play their game a little bit more. Tell just signaling, settle it down, settle it down. Feeding Marcel just a little bit of a flipper. A little bit of argy-bargy going on, some cross-checking in front of the net. What's the referee going to do about that? He's got 2 hands on that stick. That could be a cross-check. Tried to sell crossing pass through. No call from the referee. He was right there. We could see the whole thing. Czech player cross-checking chop GB forward. Seen that called in other games. And the Czechs back to 4-on-4. Line changes, they consolidate and do their stretching breakaway, putting pressure on straight away. 1, 2, 3, options, crossing pass. Paul Hopcroft saved it with his pad, stretched it out. Catch just pushing forwards, trying. But super quick legs of number 40, Plaszek. Just got legs on everybody. Comes back, replaces puck possession into the Czech hands. And we start the dance again. Top of the point. Always options available, and if not, take it round. Losing the 4 checkers in the flurry. Waiting for options to come in. One in the high slot. Oh, just a little touch to it. Probably doesn't realize how much of a save that was made, because if it wasn't for Kovac's little tip there, that would have definitely gone straight for the one-timer. And I doubt Paul would have been able to to meet that. It would have been quick. So, save the day once. Good save by Hopcroft as he dived down to bobble that pop up. And right behind him. Checks again on the attack. Not a great pass. Start again. Option right down the middle coming from behind that post. Slap shot. O'Connor turned his back to it, going between his feet. Just tries to get rid under pressure. Right in front of the goal. It was the right option. And it gives the Czechs time to consolidate. Really high on the forecheck now. Can they stick handle their way out? What's he going to do? Still got control. Waiting for that. Oh, if he'd have gone cross ice into the front of the goal, might have just got something on that. But went for the cheeky little 1-2. And it was just intercepted. Little tip. All the time in the world. Right in front of the goal. Paul Hopcroft, outstanding save. Paul Hopcroft did everything he could. Still doing it. Paul Hopcroft rolling around on the floor, doing everything he can. The Czechs have got all time in the world. That puck just mysteriously went through his invisible stick. Picks up high, almost on his own. Turns around, still got possession. Bobbling puck in front. Ooh! Just caught a little edge of that and sent it spinning towards the Czech keeper, who's now standing there like nothing's happening. Whoa, there's a bit of drama there at 14 minutes in. 14 minutes left. Quick, electric start to this second half. 6 minutes. GB really pressing out now, thinking that they've got something in it. 1, 2, 3 options missed by the Czech players as that puck just gently floats through, finds the gap between everybody. Czechs take all the time in the world to bring it out. GB maybe feeling like they've got a taste of a goal coming on here. Brian Thirst taking on that challenge and dissuading the shot. Technical passing. Feeding it through the center, then across, and then the quick legs options through. Ooh, that no-look pass by Tell there just to try and get rid of some pressure. Might have come to a Czech player. Can he feed it? Tell can take a hold, but he sends it back. Little pressure on from Brian Thirsk there. GB being driven back, being held tight with a forecheck into their area. Puck's coughed up right to the Czech player. 2 options. Patience. Just waits for Paul to make his move, then turns and just pops it upstairs. The Czechs are deadly. Every mistake they're going to pounce on. Every little opportunity, they're going to take it. Defense turning. GB trying to build from out behind their area. Got it down to the boards, but just lost the puck as it was going to potentially the forward player on the center line. Came back to the corner, and then as all the GB players were rolling forward to hopefully get the goal, as they do, 1, 2, 3 Czech players immediately change direction. And when they do that, you can get caught so far out. Their ability to change direction and move is that's so quick. It's impossible to try and stay with them. So organization is the key for GB. Stay tight, keep to your plan. Sometimes there's nothing you can do against a player who's just got that level of stick handling skill, this level of organization. Now that they've got the freedom to play, we're just watching a masterclass here, ladies and gents. Watch for these guys in the French team. I hope they get together in the final, because you'll see this organization, people coming through, patience, options, waiting, strong shots, finding gaps. 2 options available. He'll turn back, finding the gap up here, drawing the defenders in the corner. Wait for the guy to come into the slot. Come around the outside, off the boards. Straight to the center. Take the pressure on. Maybe drop it. Maybe feed it through. No look pass. He knew he was there. This is going to get tiring for GB. It's going to be hard for them. Little fan shot. I think even the Czech guys were getting a little bit distracted by their constant roundabout. The magic roundabout. GB must feel like they're on a magic roundabout now. Super tough game. I really feel for the guys. I know exactly what it's like to be out there facing this team. They've just got to keep their chins up, take it for what it is. Do their best to stay on their toes. And don't let the Czechs confuse them by changing positions. And relax when they've got the puck. Now they've got some time. Don't panic. Watch your stick, Harry. Been known to call the hook. Start the weave at the top in the neutral zone, then push the players in. They know where to go. Always two options available. Option behind here now. Option up high. Option in the slot. Takes the shot. Takes a hit on the stick. I think Pixie saved that there. Tried to get rid, but went right into the player. Now he's got loads of time. He's going to dump it down. Tried to pick out Harry. Maybe a little bit of a desperate move. No need to panic just yet, Pixie. We've got 9:56 left to play in the second half. Czech 7, GB 2. Nothing to be upset at. A little bit of luck now. Just tried to feed Harry in the hopes that he could get some legs on it, but the pass not quite up to it. Centering pass to the Czechs. Couldn't quite control it, but if he had, that would have been very dangerous. Now Brian Thirst going to take somebody on, take a little bit of a deke. Now Brian's managed to extract some options. Couldn't get the stick contact that he needed on that puck. A little bit of pressure from Malley. Tried the toe drag again. Managed to just flick it through. The Czechs are well quick to defend. Straight in front. Big shot back. Tried to see someone through behind. Brian Thirsk spotted it. Nice little toe drag. Can Brian put the pressure on? Right through someone. Oh, legs. Marcel just reached for that. Tried to get the puck just in between his legs for a little tip tap. Still couldn't do it. Marcel on his knees again. Just doing everything he can. Fanning, stretching. If Marcel was made out of rubber, he'd be flat out on the floor now. He needs to be made out of rubber. Now the Czechs are playing around with the puck in the front there. They've just got too much time. Does that Gregor then just push them off the puck a little bit? Cross ice pass, centering, well defended. Tells in the right place. Keeper controlling that puck and setting it up. Marcel still trying to stay high on the forecheck. He's knackered now, he needs a break. So the third line comes on. A little bit of a deke. Excellent stick handling skills. But Spud manages to clear that out. Well played, Spud. Cad's just seeing if he can try and cough up a puck. Take the jump. Czech player shot from the point and straight into Paul's midriff. GB looked sharp there for a period early on. 7:23 left. 7-2 on the scoreboard. Holding station for now. Czechs looking to step up a gear, and from the point, sees the gap, stretches forward. Their slap shots are just so accurate, so powerful. Hard for Paul to even know where that puck was going to go. Had to cover the option on the floor. Just the skill level in the Czech team, when they call upon it, is there. They can score when they're ready. Czechs setting up in their normal pattern. Getting a lot of pressure now, though. Good to see the GB team still giving them that forecheck, but the forecheck's happening in their half. The red line's become the goal line for the Czechs. Yeah, a little distraction now, so this is an opportunity. Ooh, you fancied that maybe, cool stock just a bit. Oh, a little bit of a bubbling puck in front. Doesn't call the trip. Pixie says get up. He's not having that. He's giggling away. He's not having that. Neither is the ref. There was no tripping there. Everyone just reaching for a little bubbling puck underneath the feet. Czech player probably just trying to step up above it. Caught a little tap and went down. Six minutes left. Can GB get one back? Hold their chins up. High stick, sending the Czech player, number 32, to the penalty box for the high sticks. And GB get a little reprieve. Can they score on this power play? Who are they going to bring out? Pixie at the back. Brian Thirsk. Marcel Melly. Working the goal. Trying to work that puck in any way they can. Czech keeper's equal to it. Pressure's on. Brian's giving them some real forecheck now. Got to get right on that puck. Oh, unlucky little ball from the referee. Could take advantage. Brian Thirsk just let one rip, but couldn't quite find his way through the body. Slap shot from there. Went for the bottom corner. Okay, Pixie, got to get back now. Come on, legs, mate. Okay. Pixie sending it wide. Brian Thirsk is going to take it round. Hold tight in the corner. Wait for the opportunity. Finds Pixie. Can he let one rip? Takes the shot, but just takes a little double off the stick. Czech players being a little bit more circumspect now, not giving them so much hassle. Marcel leaning in, wanting to rip one off, just a little bit too wide, let himself drift a bit too far. Brian taking one on, circling around. Pixie taking it on the backhand though. Lets one rip, still right into the player. He's got to hold him off though. Has he got the legs? Brian's got to get back. Now there's 2-on-1. Pixie taking a dive, trying everything he can. He's going to take it around. They've got all the time in the world, taking the pass. Oh, GB. You did absolutely everything. Everything you could. Try to set up on the power play. The Czech players have got levels. Levels on levels on levels. It's like Spinal Tap, ladies and gentlemen. The Czechs go up to 11. And even that, I don't think, is sometimes their top level. GB are going to have to do their very best to take the good points that they've got to look forward to in this match, and that is the way that they push forward, the danger when they've got the puck. It's got to send him now. That'll be him off. Second time he's done that. There's no need to do that. Why is he doing that now at this stage of the game? Just a little bit too cheeky. Is there some sympathy going on there? He deserves to sit down. Okay, now what are they going to do? Czech's making a little plan of action here. GB has got to take advantage of this now. How are they going to consolidate this? Got some tired legs out. The same line is sticking. Terry Bryan coming out to replace Pixie at the back. You can rip a few, Terry Bryan. Harry's in. Marcel Malley with a position. Didn't fancy it. Back to Harry. Right in front. Marcel wanting to rip his shot. No. Passes it on. Kovac waiting up high. Can't feed it through. Keepers cover it. Still cuffed up. The whistle had blown. Whistle had blown. What are you going to do? Whistle had blown. Marcel wants it. Tell still stood there in the same position waiting. You can let them loose. He's got a wrister on him. He'll be up for this. Got to win this face off. Come on, Tell, no time. 1:24 left in the penalty. Czech's back to 3 now. 4:14 left in the half. Czech 9, GB 2. Good pass, no look. Tell Bryan, really smart. Lets one rip. This is the position. Still coughed up. Pressure now. Physical in the corner. Trying to dig it up. The handling skills are just too keen. Can change direction just too sharply. Centering pass, easy turn. It's turned around, Tell. Oh! Didn't take advantage of that. Can Marcel do it? Bubbling puck pass. A little bit of effort. Can't make it count. Czechs are back checking so quick. They're so tight on the defense. And can they come forward short-handed? Yes, they can. Come on, Paul, what do you got? Stretched out as best he could. Patience. Holding on to that puck forever. Number 40, Plaschek. Just all the time in the world. Waited till Paul made his move. Did everything he could, tracked it till as late as he could. Paul had to go down and just found the top drawer. A deadly force, the Czech team. And you can see why. Okay, now this is the opportunity that they can try and wait for. Oh, just couldn't make the centering pass count. Ooh, a little bit physical. Tried to tap him as he went through the gap. Brian Thirst looking for a little bit of a cheeky opportunity by squeaking through, but it's ice hockey move, mate. He was always going to do that, always going to shut the door. Brian off. Kaj off. Harry, Pixie. Check on a breakaway. Who's got the legs? Hammond, can you get back? Pinged off the post and into the net. Paul was equal to it. Paul can meet the shots. Harry calls the timeout, did he? No. 2 minutes 32 left. Czech 10, GB 2. It's looking tough out there, guys. Looking really tough. GB are throwing the kitchen sink at everything, trying their very best to try and hold this. respectable. But the Czechs have come here. They were burnt in their first match. Good save by Paul Hopcroft. Watching the shot from downtown, keeping his eye on the ball. Unlucky little tip there. Could have maybe got forward. Oh, just, they can't catch a break. Pixie did everything he could there. Just tried to throw his stick in front, made the tip, but it just deflected it down and brought it under control for the Czech player. And on it went. Just needed a little help along the way. Looks like the GB guys are looking after each other, though. They know that this is going to be a tough arena for them. As I was saying before, the Czechs were burnt in their first match, a little bit caught unawares. They have done that before at World Cups. When France have beaten them in finals, they just haven't quite showed up. They're here now. And setting their stall out. Fast movement, good turns, controlling the puck, centering pass, 1-2 options. Hopcroft more ducking under that one than dropping down to save it. Brian just coming out and having a little word. Probably a little frustration coming out there, and it's completely understandable. These boys have been under the hammer here. Czech coming forward again, dangerous. Good physical play. Finlow, no. Didn't think that he'd really done anything there. The penalty is called, though. It's just really a fine point. As soon as you start reaching around, anything with a stick on the chest, stomach, anything like that's just going to get the call. It's disappointing. It's ultimately not going to make a big difference at the end of the day. The Czech team are just going to get to pass this puck around a little bit. Nothing made of that shot. It's going to be a bit of a harsh way to see out the rest of this match. Seconds left now. Czech team just going to hold on to it. Fabiano's arm will probably get tired before the penalty is called. Can he touch it? And there it is. 22 seconds left. Seems a bit harsh. Positives. GB are trying. They're stretching. They're pushing themselves to get into positions. They're sticking with their plan when they can. The Czechs have just got an answer for every trick that GB's got. The Czechs have all the answers. And they're just impossible to break down. They've got to be a little bit lucky, GB. Got to be a little bit just prepared to pick up on the little opportunities as they come. Let's take those chances. That's a tough lesson for GB, but they always knew there was going to be a big mountain to climb. So hopefully these guys will they'll keep their chins up and not take too much from that. And having seen this before, the Team GB, I know that they're going to be up for the next match, and they won't let this get them down. Paul Hopcroft did his level best to try and save what he could. Czech team have got patience, skill, organization in abundance. Their keeper's outstanding. Their back checking is just lightning quick. What can you do to break them down? Time will tell. When the Czech bring their A game, you can see while they are World Championship holders ×4.